Branchy boy, here I come. And I swear to God, if you guys are trolling me, that thought just entered my mind. What if you're all taking the piss? Ah, we killed that guy 10 times. What if you're all mugging me off? I will be very sad. I just want you to know that. And then I'll cancel the playthrough. Am I going to survive this? Oh, nailed it. Right. Please, please, don't be a troll. The Fang Key. Oh shit. It's not a troll. Oh shit. Hello. A key shaped like the fang of a beast. What manner of what? What manner of dilettante? Dilettante? I've never seen that word before in my life. Would create such a key. And what might it unlock? There was a locked door in this area, wasn't there? Where the fuck was that? I remember running into a locked door. Shit. I can't for the life of me. There's no way through this way, is there? You have to go... You can't jump back up here, can you? You have to go up and around. What's it in? Oh. Fucking... Leg dude. No legs dude. Has gone. What was the fucking joke? I can't even remember the joke on the message. Hurrah for legs. That was it. I've got a feeling there was a door in here somewhere. I can't see it. Maybe that'll be the one. If it's not, then fuck knows. At least the key, the other key that we got from the Duke, literally said Brightstone key or whatever. So like, I'm pretty confident you're going to use it in Brightstone. What was down here? Oh, this was this. Oh right, yeah. Whereas this is just the Fang key, so that's not particularly useful. How did we get there? Oh yeah, that was cool. You remember last time there were stone statues standing here? Apparently, those were people that had been cursed, I think, by... Oh wait, not these pots, but there are pots around. People that have been cursed by the pots or something? I think that's what was said. It was something along those lines. See, like this. I want to fucking see what's in that chest, for example, but... Yeah, I guess a key is a pretty good one. Pretty good thing to have. Was it down here? There were a bunch of frogs, weren't there? Hang on, let's do it the sensible way, would be to drop down here. There's another chest here, also guarded by a dude. Yeah. My guy was sat right there. Alright, you froggy fuckers. Sir Froggington. That there door, right? What is that? There's something moving behind that. Can you see that through the crack? Yeesh. Our survey says... Sick. What the fuck are you? What the fuck are you? That is just wrong. I'm in... Hello? I'm in, like, stunned shock. Oh, God, there's another one. Oh. Oh, my God, one branch leads to another. Oh, thank you. Oh, this is the greatest thing you could have given me.
Thank you for helping me.
You're welcome.
I am Ornifex.
Ornifex.
I owe you some form of thanks, but have nothing for you at the moment.
Honestly, that branch that I've just stolen from your house...
Could you visit my
That's...
abode just down the way?
Oh, yeah?
Thank you, kind traveler. I believe that I can be of assistance if you would visit me at my home.
Yeah?
Thank you, kind
Okay, that's it.
I believe...
What a fucking... Oh, that is just disturbing to look at. Visit you at your home just down the way. Home, home, home. What have we seen that could be a home? Where did this lead to? It led to Doors of Pharos. Was there anything in Doors of WoW? Lots of fucking locked doors, that's for sure. I would hope... I don't... wonder if it... Okay, let's just... not that way. That castle is kind of like... a home, potentially. Oh my... Fuck, that made me jump. I once again was fooled. Once again, I thought this guy was not a guy. Piece of shit. And didn't he not get up before? I could have sworn that that dude never got up before. Okay, no. Up top, perhaps? Just making sure. Okay, no, not here either. We got another fragrant branch. But where to use it? There was a dude over there, wasn't there? Somewhere? I think maybe he's round. I think he's round back behind that corner. There's a dude with a chest there. There was a dude with a chest over there. There's also the one in the tutorial area. And I'm kind of tempted by that one because a couple of you guys were saying, oh, you're going to love that. Which probably means it's a boss. They probably... I would not put it past them to put a boss in the tutorial area that you can't get to until later. And I'm feeling pretty good because I beat the Duke's Dear Freya on the first try despite my fucking abysmal state that I'm in right now on lack of sleep, late night, long day and all that. So, I mean, maybe the fluke window is just open at the moment. Well, at any rate, I can't think of anywhere, any other house-looking place. I mean, maybe we haven't got to it yet is another option, that we just haven't been to wherever this house is. I mean, I guess it could be in Brightstone, because Doors of Pharos leads to Brightstone. And there's a lot of, like, that is kind of villagey, isn't it? Well, we've got to go there anyway. Also, apparently, the red loop thing around the box means it's an area of high activity currently. So that's cool. Right, yeah, we've got the key. We've got the key. Maybe. Ooh, there's a thought. What if their house is the door that we just got the key for? That'd be pretty good. Hello, you fuckers. You don't scare me anymore. I killed Mummy. Yes, I did. Mummy gone Don't do it. Damn it! I want to do the no-hit. Mummy gone and Mummy never coming back. Okay, do we want to just rush this? Wait, shit. I forget where it was. Oh, no. Oh, no. I thought it was right here for some reason. Oh, no. That's right. It was in the other section. It was in the other section. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. It was... Wait, was it not right here? Oh, no. It's just around the corner. Nailed it. Oh, hello. It was down the end of here, right? Oh, it's locked? Fuck. I was sure. There's a fucking chest right there. You see that? I was sure that would be it. Okay, what would it... Wow, what else? What else? Where else has there been a door? Where else has there been a door? What did it specifically say again? Opens the door to Brightstone Cove. And the rest of it doesn't tell jack shit. To Brightstone Cove. Well, this is Brightstone Cove, so it's a different door. What other doors are there? I'm trying to think of any door that we may have missed at this point. The door to Brightstone Cove. We came into Brightstone Cove through the doors of Pharos, and we have not seen another door since, have we? There's definitely not one that way. Because that just leads down to the Duke's de Freya, and then there's no door. And then it's the Duke little room. Let's just check the Duke's little room again. All this is going to fucking respawn. Oh, God. Oh, right here. I forgot about this one. Yes! Sweet. Shit. Oh, don't be fucking spiders in the roof. Okay. I forgot about that door completely. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh no. Okay, we're good. Okay. Had to check. Oh, there's another... You fuckers. Oh, were they in the ceiling and they only come down when you open it? That's such a fucking Dark Souls move. Or actually, is it a Dark Souls move or is it a Dark Souls 2 move specifically? Could be either. What did you have for me? Hi. Black Knight Ultra Greatsword, Great Fireball, and a Fire Seed for that pyromancy that I keep not trying. Where it at? Where it at? Where it at? Where it at? Ah, here. Ultra Greatsword wielded by knights who served a Lord of Light in a long forgotten age. Gwyn. Even after their flesh was charred by flame, they remained as strong as ever and stood watch, challenging visitors to their land. Yeah, I remember. And then the other one was a spell. We had Little Fireball, and then this is Great Big Boy Fireball. The strongest form of Fireball creates a giant fireball that is hurled at foes, the exalted flame, long pined after, even if it would scorch our very flesh. Ooh, I love that. I love that. And we have this. How does one just equip the Pyromancy Flame as if it were? One does. I need to attune the Pyromancy at a bonfire though, don't I? Let's fucking give it a go. You know what? You heard it here first. You heard it here first. You know what? Just fucking get out of there, okay? I cannot be asked, actually. Thinking about it, I've got a homeward bone. I've got 18 homeward bones. I've not been using them at all. Can't be asked to go back down through there. We found the door. We don't need to check the Duke's office again. I'm pretty sure there was fuck all there. So... what about Ornifex, though? I was about to head back. I feel like there's a good chance he could be around here somewhere. Like, as homes down the way go, this is the most, like, homes. But then I look out the door and I suddenly don't want to go outside anymore. Unless it's literally the room next to me, because I had multiple people tell me in the video when I went into that room, remember this room? It'll be important later. So, hang on, let's just not fuck ourselves. I like not being fucked. Wait, what? No. Phrasing. Well, actually, depends how you look at it. Have a load of that, my son. That'll be it. That'll be why you guys told me to remember this room. Okay, good. Hello.
Meet again, kind traveler. This is my workshop. In your tongue, I believe I would be called a blacksmith.
Yeah?
I create all manner of equipment using an ancient technique unique to my people. Normally, I only cater to a very select few, but I have a debt to you. I will craft one thing of your choice.
One thing. Oh boy, what
My
choices am I
wares
going to
are
have?
Far from ordinary. I am certain that they will please you. I require no payment this time, but you must
This
bring
time?
me a wondrous soul. My technique absolutely requires it.
Oh.
I trust you will understand.
Are you another boss vendor? Weaponsmith Ornifex.
The nature of an item is greatly influenced by the soul that was used to create it. They can be tricky to use, but when wielded properly, are extremely powerful. This is what I meant by unique. These wares are not for use by ordinary folk.
I'm far from ordinary.
It's hard to believe now, but this land was once a flourishing kingdom. Its king, Vendrick, came close to unlocking the essence of the soul. What a dazzling soul he surely had.
Huh.
Imagine what I might create with such a powerful soul. It is said that our technique originates from a strange being that inhabited this land. A pale beast that lived long, long ago We don't even know what exactly it was.
Seath?
If you find a wondrous soul, bring it by for me to have a look.
Seath's the only pale thing I can think of that has been specifically described as pale.
Do you find me strange?
A little bit, yeah. Skeehee.
You humans are always this way. The way you glare at any unfamiliar creature. That mix of curiosity, fear, and revulsion. Oh, well, it hardly concerns me. The nature of an item is they can be this. It's hard to believe it's King. What? Yeah, man.
King Vendrick came close to unlocking the essence of the soul. What does that even mean? Right. You're a boss person. First of all, oh, excuse my yawns. What else do you have? Murakumo, a curved greatsword said to have been brought to this land by a foreign warrior. Hold with both hands to make parrying possible. This is like the guy whose armor I'm wearing had, right? The exquisitely crafted wide blade makes deadly use of both its weight and smooth slicing action. A tough training regimen is required to master this sword. The partisan, a spear with a broad blade. The blade is widened and given extra weight to allow for slashing. The broader attacks of the partisan, however, make it less effective in narrow spaces. Yeah, I bet. Oh, it's got an S scaling on dex though. Ooh. Ooh. An S scaling on dex. That is tempting. That is very tempting. Twin blade. Hello. Is this the one that was when I first? I don't know. That's just called what? I think that's called the same as what the one I had was. Someone, when I tried the twin blade that I have, someone said there's another one that looks exactly like Thanos's. But I think this is just the same one as the one I had, and I think we've read it. Composite Bow. A bow crafted from various materials inflicts more damage than ordinary bows but has a shorter range, making it unfit for sniping. And a heavy crossbow. Unlike bows, crossbow can be held in one hand. Yeah, okay. Fire arrows, fire bolts. Amber herbs, green blossoms, flame butterflies. Homing soul arrow. I think we've read that one. Homing soul... Oh, wait. Is it homing soul mass we've read? Multiple soul masses appear above the head. When fired, they home in on their target. The spell was said to have been devised by a master sorcerer, but his name is long forgotten. Right, that's Big Hat Logan, right? We talked about that before. So maybe we saw that and not this? This one was devised by Strayed. Great Mage of Ancient Olafis fires soul arrows that follow their targets to the ends of the earth. Fool Control. A sorcery that facilitates surreptitious activity, reduces the damage taken from fools. The eastern land of Mirror is not only the home of proud knights, there is also a traditional order of shadow knights who use any means necessary to carry out their orders. Huh. Well, that would certainly make getting down the fucking well, or whatever it is, in Majula easier. But this is 15 intelligence, so no. Alright, what have you got for me then? Oh damn, that spider thing looks cool. I'm curious, she said I will make one thing for you, but then she also said it's free this time, so I don't know if she's just saying I'll make one thing for you for free. She didn't say that, she just said I'll make you one thing. But maybe she just meant for free and then she'll charge me after that. The Lost Sinner's Sword, an ultra great sword. Was it really that big? I don't remember the Lost Sinner's Sword being big. An ultra great sword forged from the soul of the lost sinner. Its blade saps the life of its wielder. That sounds like a bad time. The true nature of this sword is unknown, even to the lost sinner herself. Those who choose this sword will share the burden of the lost sinner's misdeeds. Attacks damage the wielder. It better be fucking good if attacks damage the wielder. That shit has to be highly lethal. You gotta sharpen that thing every morning. The Spider Fang. A on dex. A curved sword forged from the soul of the Duke's dear Freya. Its blade is coated with a sticky silk that is cast with each strong attack, slowing enemy movement. Supposedly, the Duke himself, an eccentric soul fascinated with spiders, went on to take a form that was far from human. Huh. So that wasn't the Duke that we killed? Because he was just a regular hollow in fancy dress. The Duke himself, an eccentric soul fascinated with spiders, went on to take a form that was far from human. I wonder if the Duke's dear Freya was the Duke? Maybe? Maybe? Maybe the spider was... Maybe he built his place around the bones of the writhing dread, or whatever the fuck it was called. That dragon. And then he wanted to guard it. He wanted it all for himself. He was a selfish man. He had obviously this affinity for spiders. Maybe he had a favourite one, which he named Freya. And then, maybe he managed to meld his mind. This is where we go completely off the fucking rails. But maybe he managed to put himself into Freya. And maybe that process led to Freya becoming a large girl. I don't know, that might be too out there. But then we do know, actually, could it be too out there? We know Aldia was creating those experiments. They were like, I can't remember. There was one item description which was like, people go to Lord Aldia and they don't come out, or something. And then there was another thing that says, monsters roam the halls, or something. I can't remember. We were piecing it together earlier, and maybe Spider's Silk, an S. Hello, an S in Dex. Thrusting sword. I'm not a big fan of the thrusting though. Thrusting sword forged from the soul of the Duke's dear Freya. Oh, okay, they both require the Duke's dear Freya, so you can't get both. It's one or the other. Its needle-like blade can easily pierce the seams of the toughest armor. Supposedly, the Duke himself... Oh, that's the same. That is cool, though. Pierce the seams of the toughest of armor. And the Dragon Slayer Spear, which requires 14 faith as well as 25 dex and 16 strength. Damn. A Ransuer forged from the soul of the old Dragon Slayer. The spear of the knight, known as the Dragon Slayer, was imbued with the power of lightning and shattered the stone scales of dragons. Strong attack unleashes its latent power, effect lightning. It's interesting, someone mentioned, I can't remember if we've talked about this before, but Ornstein in Dark Souls 1 was one lightning motherfucker, and Ornstein in Dark Souls 2 had no lightning attacks. He was all about the dark magic. He had 2 or maybe 3 dark magic attacks, but no lightning. Which is curious. Is it a descendant that has forsaken the way of his ancestors and he's taken the dark path instead? But then this right here, you make it, you forge it from the Dragon Slayer's soul, and it does have lightning. Which implies it must be the same. We had this conversation in the comments about whether it was the same Ornstein or whether it was a different Ornstein. And there was like some element of wait and see, and we'll talk about it later. And maybe this is what you mean, because if this soul is forged from... If this spear is forged from the soul of Ornstein and it has lightning, then that means that his soul is influencing it to have lightning, which means it must be the same Ornstein that used to use lightning. Because even though he didn't use lightning in this fight, if his soul creates a spear that does have it, then yeah, I'm going around in circles with this argument. But you see what I mean? Like, that surely implies that it must have been a resurrected or hollowed or somehow... I think there was some argument as well. People were saying that perhaps the Ornstein in Dark Souls 1 wasn't the real Ornstein actually either. But then that doesn't make any sense compared if I try and put that into my current theory as well. So I'm just going to fuck that theory off to the side for the moment. Obviously, you probably know more than me because it's my first run through, so don't give spoilers if there is obviously future stuff we learn about that. But that's my current thinking on that. Is that makes me think that is the real Ornstein that we fought earlier. Oh, and you don't have anything of anything else? Oh, okay. It's just these 4? I don't think I want any of them. Obviously not an ultra great sword, and obviously not this because I don't have faith. So it'd be between these 2. This one has an S scaling with dex, so it would be this one, but it's a thrusting sword, and a thrusting sword isn't really what I'm about. If I'm completely honest. What we should do, however...
Come again, if it please you.
I'm sure it will, because I will want to check what you sell once I get some other souls. And speaking of, what I should do is I should go back to Strayed, because we haven't... Oh my fucking god, hello! What is that molten fucking... That is gorgeous, that sword. Oh, fucking human effigy, goddammit. Strayed cell, that's the one. Let's go and see what new stuff this dude has. Because it has been a long time since we went and checked that. And then we will probably end it off for the day. Where did he move to? Is he right around this corner? I think he was. Remember me? It's been a while. I still don't like any of you. And you still don't do shit to me. Hello. Alluring skull. It's an alluring skull, mate.
Well, this is a most charming soul.
Yes, it is.
Very good indeed.
Yes.
My power is yours. Let it serve your desires.
I don't think we've heard him say that before, have we? That's cool. Have we got any new shit here? Oh, that's new. Hood of Forlorn. Who wanders the land of the undead. Born of Aldia's obsession with the first sin. Excuse me? Scholar of the first sin? Is Aldia the scholar of the first sin? If he's obsessed with it? The Forlorn lost both their corporeal form and a world to call their own. So wait, the Forlorn is a tribe, not a specific person? That would explain how he returned after I just completely annihilated him. Oops. But they're using they, so unless the... Yeah. I'm guessing it must be multiple people. They lost their corporeal form and a world to call their own. Now they drift into other worlds, ever in search of a home. But without self, one has neither beginning nor end, and so the Forlorn have only to wander. Fuck. I mean, that's cool and all, but the most important... Hiccups, pardon me. The most important part of that is the first bit, born of Aldia's obsession with the first sin. What is the first sin? We don't know what the first sin is, but Aldi's obsessed with it, and this remake, it's not a remake, it's not a Game of the Year edition. It comes with all the DLC, but it's not a Game of the Year edition because it also changes a bunch of the base game. So it's like a director's cut, maybe, is like the best term to describe what this version is, but that's a hefty subtitle to put on it. Scholar of the First Sin. We don't know what the second half is, but the scholar, I'm thinking, is going to be Aldia then? This is the same. Okie doke. Rings. The Ring of Knowledge increases intelligence. I feel like we read that. Clerics of the great city of Volgun, maybe not, are perennially entrenched in scandalous power struggles, but among them remain a few strong-willed, upstanding noblemen. The ancient dragons were once worshipped in several nations, and rumours concerning objects of similar enchantment to this uncommon ring abound in many lands, though their origins are no longer verifiable. Oh, we definitely read that one. Apparently, that is, I was like, what? Why would you ever? But apparently that's to stop you from out-leveling PvP. Because apparently PvP is based on how many souls you have, who you match with, and there's like a sweet spot. And so once you hit that, you don't want to collect any more souls, so you put that ring on. I feel like that should just be a toggle. I feel like if you don't want to collect any more souls, because that's how PvP works, I feel like you shouldn't have to give up a ring slot to do that. But sure. Did we read all of these? We probably did, right? Yeah, I remember that. I remember reading that. Okay, what other boss souls do you have? That's quite a few. We've read that, definitely. Flexile Sentry we wouldn't have done at this point. A curved sword forged from the soul of the Flexile Sentry, once straight but later twisted to reflect its warped owner. The Sentry crammed inmates of the overflowing Bastille onto a rickety ship and cast them out to the open sea. The majority of them drowned or starved, but a few hardy survivors made land to the south and imparted their knowledge of sorcery to the people there. Land to the south being No Man's Wharf, I would imagine? Arced sword. Flexile Sentry again. Oh, the other one. This is a curved greatsword. This is just a curved sword. This is a curved greatsword. There is something unsettling and at the same time beautiful about its long, curved blade. Last Giant we would have read. Another Flexile Sentry. Oh, right, because he had the, two swords in one side and then the two barbed clubs on the other, I think. The spikes covering its length are as vile as the Sentry itself. What is the point in having two entire paragraphs that are just copy-pasted? The Gargoyle Soul. Hello. A two-pronged spear that imitates a weapon mentioned in an ancient text. Gargoyles are said to guard castles and forts from ill fortune, and they have appeared in many forms in all the great lands throughout history. Some of them are so meticulously crafted that they look as if they might come to life. I wish I could get a closer up of that. That looks cool. The Dragon Rider Soul. Halberd of the Dragon Riders, King Vendrick's Royal Guard. A highly versatile weapon that can slash, sweep, and thrust when wielded nimbly, and is also imbued with magic. Demands great skill of the wielder, and thus served to test the worthiness of those who aspired to join the Dragon Riders. None of them passed the test, so the test was discontinued, and they let schmucks in that can't get a single hit on me and then die. Dragon Rider Twin Blade. Twin Blade of the Dragon Riders. Maybe this was the one? That doesn't look like Thanos' thing, though. King Vendrick's Royal Guard. Twin blades are wielded with an unusual technique. This one strikes hard, but is very heavy. Dragon Rider Bow. King Vendrick's Royal Guard. Merely drawing this bow requires inhuman strength, but each shot has deadly potential. We read the Pursuer thing. Dragon Rider Great Shield. The rank of Dragon Rider was reserved for honourable warriors who helped found Drangleic. Together with the king, they crushed its former inhabitants and erected a magnificent kingdom upon their graves. Oh, and that's it. Okay, okay. Heavy homing soul arrow. Fires thick, powerful soul arrows that seek their target. Okay, it's just a heavy version. Yep. Soul Shower from Scorpioness Najka. Yeah, she did use a bit of magic, didn't she? It was like right at the start. I can't remember if she ever used magic after she actually got out from under the sand, but she was firing off a fucking swarm of souls at the very beginning. Hurls a huge soul mass, which splits into smaller souls that rain from above. Requires real talent and is difficult to handle. Only works in certain places and against certain foes. And the Acid Surge from the Royal Rat Authority. Yeah, that makes sense. That one actually does make sense. Oh, that's a pyromancy, right. Acid Surge. We've had a pyromancy that's poison, wasn't there? Now this is a pyromancy that's acid. So I could actually use this because it's not going to require... Yeah, it doesn't require any faith or intelligence. A Fringe Pyromancy of unknown origin. Sprays an equipment eroding acid. Does not directly damage foes. Oh. But eats away at their equipment instead. Yet another pyromancy inspired by perniciousness. I've heard the word, but I cannot remember right now off the top of my head what perniciousness means. Well, I don't care then. I was actually thinking I might get that one. But then I read, does not damage foes. And suddenly, I'm not going to get it anymore. So out of all of these, I'm a little bit interested in a Great Shield at this point, because it seems like every fucking boss, it just annihilates my stamina bar right now, and like staggers the shit out of me, which potentially a Great Shield would stop, but that is a whopping 35 and 38 strength required. That ain't happening.
next one.
That ain't happening.
Let's hope the magnificence of my spell.
Oh, do one straight. Okay, good. Shit. Well, we've gone over time a little bit. Let's level up once more. Oh, and I was going to go and use the other fragrant branch. Well, here's hoping I remember next time. I probably won't. But, I'm so used to just not having any fragrant branches. Do I need any more equip load? Not particularly. Just get a bit more health. A bit more health. It's always... You can't go wrong with a bit more health. So, what the fuck are we going to do next time? Perhaps down the hole? Although, Lord knows. Is my health bar long enough to survive that drop? And all subsequent drops thereafter? I don't know about that. Maybe, maybe. I think there was also... People said to go back down to hides. Something else that way. And we've got the things betwixt stone dude to awaken. And aside from that... Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Thanks for bearing with me today. I think we managed to do fairly well over the last two parts. Well, this part we didn't really do much, but the previous part started off riding the struggle bus just flat out, and then made it to the boss and beat it in one go with almost only like, what, 4 ecstasies or something? So that's not too bad. I'm pretty happy with how this has gone, despite my sort of ragged state, and I will very much attempt to not not leave recording to the last minute in future, because it's now well after 1, and now I need to go and edit and render and upload this for tomorrow. Good shit, me. Yes, I will try. I'll definitely try not to do that so much in future. Good thing it's the weekend. My God. Anyway, yes, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, share the videos around, share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And I will see you next time for more Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. Thanks for watching. See you then.